What's up, guys? It's Paladin Null, and welcome out to a little bit of a new thing. This is, you know, I am not always in the mood to play in VR, and that is where a lot of the missing streams have gone. And so you might be wondering, what is this? What are we doing right now? Um, this is Enderal. This came out a little while ago. I want to say over a year ago at this point, maybe a couple of years at this point, but Enderal is a full conversion mod for Skyrim. And what does that mean, you might ask? Well, this game is going to look like Skyrim. It's going to play a lot like Skyrim, but it's going to be different. It is not going to be the kind of game that you expect. It's a brand new story, brand new world, brand new mechanics. But it uses Skyrim as basically a proof of concept for the base engine. So this is a brand new game from start to finish. The entire story and everything is brand new, fully voice acted, fully created inside the Skyrim engine as a video game. And then now it is actually exported on Steam. So for people who were not comfortable modding their copy of Skyrim, and I believe this uses Skyrim Special Edition, but I could be wrong. Instead of using that and like not knowing how to work it, so people would get frustrated or confused or scared about like trying to mod their game of Skyrim, and well, what if I can't play Skyrim anymore? They eventually made a brand new launcher in Steam, so you can actually just go, and if you have a copy of Skyrim now, you can download Enderal for free. So Enderal is completely and totally free online. You can obviously donate to the guys that made this. They also made a full conversion mod for Oblivion. I've never played that one, but we are going to play Enderal. And I figure, because I wanted to get something like I said, I can't always do VR. It's just not within my ability. Like right now, first off, my room is an absolute mess, and I haven't had a good chance to clean it. But second off, like, I am not in any position right now, physically speaking, to do VR because I just got off of a really long night shift, and I have work in a little bit. And so being in VR takes a lot out of you, and I'm about to have to go and do 9 hours of work today. So I don't want to be standing up for, 3.5 to 4 hours and then immediately go and do 9 hours of work. It's just not possible for me. So we're going to supplement days. We're still going to finish Skyrim in VR. We are going to do that. But on the days when I don't feel like doing VR, we're going to play some Enderal. According to the rumors, there is an arena in the Undercity in which people are fighting life and death battles. A nice day in summer. I have to talk with Father. He wants to tell me something important. Not going to say that term. Some mushrooms. Some horse. I bet I don't have access to like everything right now. I can see the mushrooms in my inventory, and I can see a magic menu, but oh boy, and there's no world map for this zone. Bed of hay. I can sleep in this bed of hay if I wanted. Oof. Okay, that's disturbing. And that's just hidden behind there. Okay. I have played this opening before, but it's been a very long time. Read nutritiousness of meat. Meat is life. Even the ash people who were populating this world before us knew that. Each time they killed an enemy in a battle, they tore out the liver and the heart of the fallen and ate them together with their family. By doing so, just as everyone knows, the strength of the beaten enemy is passed on. But as we are living in a time in which eating fellows is nonsensically seen as barbaric, We, the friends of the bloody meat, have to settle for animal sources. Terrifying. Truly horrifying. So there were some skeletons. There were some skeletons burning behind a house over there, and this house is now burnt down. I've already got a copy of Nutritiousness. Why is there a copy? By the way, hello, Shelton. But why is there a copy of the Nutritiousness of Meat next to a baby doll? I'm not okay with this. The music is cut off. Okay, starting it. I was gonna say, did I miss something? What's this over here? There's a deer. A scribbled note. O Lord, O Maker, I can hear you calling. I feel your love. I know about your sacrifice. Without you, I am nothing. A twig in the currents of time, a sheep without a shepherd. Free me from my vices and forgive me my trespasses. Forgive too my wife and my child. Deliver me from my pains and bless us with your everlasting mercy. Wonder if there's anything else fucked up in this place that I don't know about. Oh, there's somebody chopping wood at the top. I guess that's Father. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about giant spook statues sort of overlooking us. Why is that stump bloody? Hmm. This is disturbing. All right, let's go inside, I guess. Interesting. Tomatoes. Oh, okay. Nope. No, thank you. Oh, that is a significant amount of meat. Oh, I can't move anymore. But what about mommy and sister? I am unokay. All three options are the same thing. uh... Uh... Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck! The camera zoomed in at the last second. Completed. A nice day in summer. What the fuck? Wait, can you guys not hear? You guys can't hear the audio. Hold on.
For now, however, let us start this story where another one ended 3 years ago.
Oh no, you guys missed like the entire opening. Oh no.
For 4,000 years, they had reigned over.
Hold on. Let's start over, because you guys missed like the entire guy talking. I did not realize that the audio was not turned on for you guys. So give me a second. We'll start over, and we'll do that again so that you can hear how ridiculously scary this guy sounds. I'll just scurry through really quick because all this is just the opening bit here. Also, yeah, you guys can now hear the horrifyingly creepy music playing in the background. I don't think I get to keep any of the things that I collect while I'm here.
Oh, hey there. I didn't see you coming. No? Oh, well, who knows? Say, why don't you go inside and see if you can help Mommy with the cooking? The Creator was kind to us today and sent a big fat elk right in front of my bow. All right?
So now you guys get to hear this. Which is why I said no thank you. Forbidden door. Oh fuck. That's actually a real painting. That's Kronos eating his children. There's an Elder Scroll.
My, I totally forgot what a mess I left here. But I was right, wasn't I? A real gem we've got here. Well then, let's waste no more time and get to it, shall we? What? Now when you look at that, I
hey,
totally
Velocipachi, welcome out.
them. They're dead. Don't
I've
you
never
remember?
actually played this mod to any serious
Both
extent.
of them. But hey, no use crying over spilled milk, right? At least this means there's more meat for the two of us. You still remember how to do this, right? First, off with the skin. Slice up the belly, then out with the entrails. I'll look for a nice sharp knife in the meantime to cut off the head. I don't think either of us wants to eat that, do we?
But I didn't kill him, Daddy. It was the masked man.
Oh,
sorry,
silly.
Father.
What's this again?
Father.
We both know that's a lie. You did it. I remember it all. First, you set this horrible fire to your sister's crib. She
Father.
screamed and screamed, and Mommy heard it. But
Cover that up. I
when
can't
she
fully
finally
cover it
got
up.
there,
That's just Dad.
nothing was left of her
His
but
father.
burnt flesh. And oh gosh, do we really need to go through this again? You know how sad it makes me when you do this. You killed them, period. No matter how often you tell me you didn't, it changes nothing. You hear me? Nothing. Now please, let's start cooking. I'm so bloody damn hungry.
Fixed your mic issue through a combination of voice meter, banana, and Discord's crisp noise suppression.
Oh, by the creator's
When you
name,
say
why are
banana, do
telling
you
these
mean like,
lies?
is that a program,
Isn't it
or
enough
do you
that
just
you
have a
warned us?
banana on
Do you
hand?
really
Like,
have to bother me
this is what's
over and
helping me.
over with
This
your
is what's making
stupid,
my audio
pathetic, and
good.
pointless whining? You know, sometimes I wish the creator would have made me just a little less merciful, just a little less pious, because then I would have realized that you were tainted by sin long before any of this had ever happened. And instead of raising you, feeding you, and loving you like a father
Okay, so
does,
voice meter banana is
I
the
would have
thing.
put you in the
Okay.
horse trough right after you were born. Yes, I should have killed you. I should have just killed you. Just like you killed us. And now, you think you're safe because we're all under the earth, don't you? Well, listen up, my child. You are wrong. And do you know why? Because the dead don't forget. Do you hear me? The dead don't forget. Now enough of this useless chatter. I'm bloody starving. Bring me the meat, you spoiled brat. Bring it to me. Bring me a nice crisp piece of meat. 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 Bring me a nice crisp piece of meat.
Spooky. There we go. And now you guys have experienced it with sound. In all of its horrifying glory.
Let's begin with a question. It might sound simple to you at first, but I pray you to think about it. What distinguishes a free man from a slave? For now, however, let us start this story where another one ended 3 years ago, with the death of the Lightborn. For 4,000 years they had reigned over this world, 7 arcanists who, through their magic, had acquired eternal life. In a time of chaos, they gave mankind what they thought it needed most, to be ruled over with an ironclad, fair hand. Within just 1 century, they united the shattered lands, and a single century later, their human origin was forgotten. They became gods, or Lightborn, as they let themselves be worshipped as. Yet the longer they reigned, the louder the voices grew that accused them of tyranny. The loudest being that of Naranzul Aranthiel. And he succeeded.
Because this mod was
Once
originally in
thought
German,
impossible.
like any of the
They
background
gathered
stuff
an
might
army,
still be in German.
Overturned the Lightborn and gave back freedom to mankind. However, the price for this was high, because where there are gaps of power, fights erupt. As such, this world grew into what it is today,
This is some really good imagery.
riven and broken into pieces. But all of this was merely a diversion, so that no one would notice something else. The death of the Lightborn had set something into motion. Clockwork, having long stood still, its gears now once again slowly began to turn. This is the story of someone who wanted to be free.
That's cool as hell. I don't remember that being in the game whenever I first played it. I played this mod when it first came out forever ago, and I played it for maybe a couple of hours, and then I just never came back to it. And now I'm playing it again after years.
Quiet, damn it. You wanna wake up the entire ship or what?
Oh, hell. We're stowaways.
Well, sorry. That was a bit harsh. I'm just nervous, that's all. It was that dream again, wasn't it?
Yes.
Uh-huh. Seriously, if we had a penny for every night since we met where you woke up screaming, we'd probably be traveling to Enderal in our own starship and... well, not like this.
Throw back to Morrowind, yep.
Some things never change, I guess. Do you ever ask yourself if maybe you blame yourself for all of this? For what happened to your family, I mean?
I don't know, maybe. But if I do, what difference does it make?
As determined as ever. I guess you're right. But... who knows? Maybe everything is gonna be different now. It's strange, isn't it? The way life sometimes goes. Now, if you had told me that a few weeks ago, I would have at the very least called you insane. But if the stories are true, there's no better place for a fresh start. Can you believe it? Apparently there aren't even any slaves on Enderal. It's amazing. Only this whole blind passenger thing is making my head ache.
Me too, but we're going to pay our debt as soon as we can earn some money
We're
over there.
talking about 500 pennies here. Even if we're able to find a job over there, we will still need the money for ourselves. Don't fool yourself. What we're doing here is theft. Unfortunately. But anyway, what's done is done. I just hope the Endralians are easier on Outlanders than the Neremes are. Your mother was a fugitive as well, wasn't she? Where exactly did she come from? You've told me 100 times, but I just keep on forgetting it.
And this is how we get to decide where we're from. Now, we can only be half of something because our father's half is locked in place, but, let's see here. There are 4 races that we can choose from. So let's see here. No beast races, but let's see here. Native to the swampy continent, Miar Aranath, the destruction of the land caused by decades of war forced many Eterna to escape to other countries, where various destinies awaited them. Some pursued and disregarded them. Some pursued and disregarded them because of their innate magical talent. Some revered them for it. Many Eterna earn their life as traveling minstrels. Half Eterna start with a bonus for elementalism, entropy, mana, and enchanting. Originating in the barren, steppe-like continent Arazel, the Arazelian are a divided people. While the nomadic natives in the steppes maintain their pantheistic traditions, the coastal inhabitants regard them as primitive and struggle for recognition as a fully fledged part of the civilized world. Half Arazelian start with a bonus on heavy armor, two-handed, health, and handicraft. As a secluded people, the inhabitants of the Belt of Kyle, or Kile, are said to have a reclusive mind. Kileans are deemed as blessed businessmen, a rumor that can be ascribed to the Blue Island Coalition, which is Vin's biggest trading company, and is located in Kile. Among other things, half Kileans start with a bonus to rhetorics, carrying capacity, sleight of hand, and marksman. Crenarians originate from their namesake desert continent, which is said to be both barren and inhospitable. At the same time, it is also known as cradle of science, mysticism, and culture. While many foreign countries admire Quira for its advanced culture, they often deem it they are often deemed as heretical and immoral, especially on religious continents like Enderal. Who said Blake could be here? I'm probably gonna go with the guys that are good with handicraft. I'm gonna start as one of these guys, and then I'm gonna probably invest in maybe some healing magic and go like full paladin. And then you can choose if you want to be a boy or a girl. There's a bunch of presets. Well, there's not a whole bunch of presets, but there's some presets. Buff as I'll get out, or I can be thin, but I think I'm going to go somewhere in between. Our complexion... Oh, zombie! I like that one. Let's see what my other options are. I think I'm going to go with that guy. The detailed sort of face that he has is really nice. Just wait until you give some of that sweet, sweet ASMR for the potential final Astro session. Let's see here. Do I want a scar? Yeah, I'll get that scar. Do I want a tattoo, though, is the question. I actually like that tattoo. I've always liked that tattoo. That's a base tattoo from Skyrim. Hard to tell what color I'm looking at in this, but that's, I wish there was an intensity bar. Also, as a heads up, I don't have forever today. I have to leave at 11, so... We've really only got about 2 hours before I have to finish the stream today. But, this will be us starting Enderal, and then we'll move from there. The real thing that I want to change is, not really any of that stuff, but I want to change my hair. The eyes. Yeah, 2 hours of character creation. Because we need to look at this man's eyes jiggle for 30 minutes at least. Bloodshot blue eyes. I could just be high all the time. It's really hard to tell what color the eyes are. Yeah, between almond-shaped eyes and pecan-shaped eyes. I mean, yeah, if you're not going to take that into consideration, why even make a character? Those brows. That's closer to my actual mouth style. Yes. That is a Monster Factory joke, and I am not ashamed for making it. Chin forward. You know, with a little bit of extra chin out, I've kind of accidentally created Homelander. That's basically just Homelander. Let's get some hair in here. Let's change the hair, because that's definitely not the style that I'm going to stick with. Can I? Okay, cool. I can't scroll with just the button. There's some Homelander hair. I'm not trying to make Homelander, but now I can't stop. I can't stop thinking about, like, that's basically what he looks like. Finish season 2 of The Boys. Megan and I are still on season 1. I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna have a good beard. I think that's my goal. That's not a bad look at all right there. That's not a bad look at all. I think I'm gonna go with that. Alright, there's my guy. My name. Can I change it yet? Finish name your character. And the character's name will be Paladin. That's what I always name my characters.
Araziel. Right, how could I have forgotten? She was one of the few free people who ever set foot on a ship. Anyway. Whew, I'm gonna hit the hay for an hour or so. It's your turn to stand... Wait. You hear that? Shit! Someone's coming!
Women nowadays just don't want a man to guard them anymore. That's the problem. I tell you, sometimes I long for the good old days, back when I could lift a skirt and nobody would bat an eye. Anyway, enough of the chit-chat. Now, where did I put that key?
Oh, blazes, what do they want down here? The lamp! Quickly! Put out the lamp! Good. Now, quiet.
Ah, here we go. Man, it smells like Vaughtier's balls down here. Say now, what's that chest supposed to look like?
Small, with the crest of the Blue Island Coalition on it, I think.
Ah, yeah, right. Black Guardian knows what the captain wants it for this shortly before arriving. You go look upstairs.
Might as well steal for what I can while I can.
Okay.
Oh, shit. They don't leave us any choice. We need to do something quick. You take on the old guy, I'll take the young one. Go!
Someone's there.
Through ice!
I can't see. Hold on. It might be my monitor, but like I can't see anything in the shadows. Let me see here. Brightness and contrast are turned all the way up. We'll try that for now. See if I can actually see anything this way now.
Come on, jump!
Nope, not really. In fact, that just makes the screen blown out on my end. Let's see here. Let me see here. Settings, display, brightness. Did not really help me that much.
Oh man, that wasn't part of the plan. Not at all. What in blazes are we going to do now? Yes, of course, that makes sense. One of them said it's not much longer until we arrive. With a little luck, no one will notice they're gone until then. Come on, help me search. There must be a rope or something. And I thought we were over the hump when we made it on board. It just can't ever be easy, can it?
Search through him. Seabald has... Okay, well... What am I doing? nails. What am I supposed to be doing right now? Find a rope. Okay. Do we not have any rope up here? I can't see, like... Oh, there we go. There's rope.
Poor lost souls. The probabilities have turned against you.
What the? Who are you?
You are confused by my sudden appearance. But my identity is irrelevant, as are you, dear Sirius. Unfortunately.
Look at this guy jamming out on the ground over
please
here.
don't tell anyone we're down here, please. We didn't mean any harm. These guys were just...
You ask that I not reveal you, for your intentions were not evil. And I believe you. But sadly, it's not compassion that rules my deeds. The first beat of a wing must happen. It is the only way the probabilities will fall into place. This is the way it has to be. The way it has been for eons. I am sorry.
What the? Oh no! No! What are you doing? Please! Just don't leave! We just wanted to...
Oh boy. Prologue, A New Life.
After we had left Ostin, the two of you hid in the cargo and lived on our stocks. Then when Rick and Sebald found you, you gave them a beating. And all of a sudden, a veiled woman appeared and knocked you out with wild magic. Is that about it?
Yes, I know it sounds crazy, but it's the truth. Please, my dame, we didn't have a choice. You've got to believe us. The war, we just wanted a second chance. That's all.
A second chance. Yes, I think I understand you. You wanted to start a new life in a new land. And as my ship is one of the only ships still sailing the route since the wars, you were simply forced to board without paying.
Yes, we could work for you. You know, we could scrub the deck, peel potatoes, anything to pay off our debt. And as soon as we've arrived...
Heartbreaking. How truly, truly heartbreaking. But let's be honest. You did have a choice. You could have signed on like all the others did, but you didn't. Instead, you've nested on my ship like flesh maggots, enjoying the good life while my crew actually had to earn their keep. And now you're feeding me this bullshit about veiled women and wild magic? How stupid do you think I am? I know your kind. You are cutthroats, filchers. At least have the guts to admit it.
What? No. You're wrong. Please, just let me explain. I
don't give a shit for your explanations. If there's one thing I hate more than cowards, it's people trying to pluck my heartstrings. You two are scum. And there's only one kind of punishment for scum on my ship. Pull him up, Ruger.
But Captain, they...
Do it.
Of course, Captain. I'm sorry, lad. You should have stayed in their room.
I don't have any control over the camera right now.
You can't do this.
Oh, believe me, I can.
No.
Oh, well, look at that. Someone's woken up. Rise and shine. Tie him and his friend together and feed them to the fish. Good luck in your new life, friend.
Oof. Oh, I remember this cutscene. You know what? I think I remember the other one too.
Breathe. Tell me, What is time to the dead if you're dreaming anyway?
Good morning.
So many people just talk, and
How
never
does it feel to be powerless?
This is about your damn pride, team.
I know I'm not real. At least not according to your definition.
I know damn well I'm doing.
It's just... There was nothing I could do.
This isn't happening. But then again,
This just isn't happening.
what is reality anyway?
This game definitely knows how to be extra as hell. And I can't exactly fault it on that. What? Where am I? It is the Hall of Meditation. View the world in between by meditating with Y. I have one memory point right now. And so it'll probably be best for me to see here. The memories of phasmalists allow you to construct ghostly companions for you from the souls of dead people by using your knowledge and enchanting. The Phantasmalist can be used with every style of play, warrior, mage, and rogue/assassin. Talent Net of Souls allows you to see and collect souls. Tier 1 allows you to see souls with the level 1 and 2 for 40 seconds. Interesting. What's this? Lycanthrope Wolfblood. I could become a Lycanthrope. Tempest, it also reduces the weight of heavy armor by 10% and grants the talent Rage, which raises your weapon damage for a short time. I think I'm going to start with Net of Souls. I don't know. Use Net of Souls to find and collect a soul. Interesting. Let's hit Y to exit the world in between. Because I do like the idea of being a summoner. Starts with the dreams. Find a way to reach inland. Alright, well, first things first, I need to get myself a weapon. Any weapon will do. It's better than my fists. I guess it may not be inherently better than my fists, but my fists are definitely not as good as an actual weapon. J to open your hero menu. H to open your... Oh, hey, this is... My class is I'm a Phasmalist right now. Your class is determined by the two memory trees in which you spent the most points. If you invest at least 10 points into affine trees, you unlock a special class. Search the world for hints about these combinations. Level 1. I've got no learning points, no crafting points, no memory points. You receive learning points each level up. You need them to learn books which raise your combat-related skills, which you can buy from merchants or find in the wilderness. You receive crafting points each level up. You need them to use workmanship guides, which raise your artisanal skills. And memory points. Unlock and develop talents and memories from 11 different memory trees. You receive one of them with each level up. So I have slightly better handicraft, heavy armor, and two-handed. And then that's in the combat skills trees. I've got, there's entropy, psionics, elementalism, mentalism, one-handed block, marksman, sneak, heavy armor, light armor, two-handed, light magic, and entropy. I believe light magic is the healing one. Spells from the School of Light Magic allow you to heal yourself, to enhance your resistance, and banish undead creatures. The higher the light magic skill, the lower the mana cost of its spells. Light magic is subject to the memories of Thaumaturge. Let's see here. Psionics is memories of the Sinistrope. Entropy is Sinistrope. And it seems like my Phantasmalist stuff is good for any tree. But, let's see here. Meta Souls is a spell. Meditation I can do whenever, I think. It's a... Now that I have that, let's see. How do I use that? R. R is putting my fists away. F is third person mode. Q? Z? Yeah, Z is to use the Net of Souls. There was a pickaxe on the ground behind you if you need a weapon. Oh yeah, actually yeah, pickaxe would be better than nothing. Oh, skeever. Or actually pit rat, sorry, these aren't, I shouldn't be using the rancid health potion, some wheat. Spare parts, that'll probably be useful. Iron ore. Probably use that with my craftsman's abilities eventually to make some weaponry and stuff. Blue flowers. There is... Looks like a fight happened over here. Yeah, let's, where am I looking for that pickaxe? Up on this cliff edge over here. Hydrate. Thank you for keeping me alive. Live juice time. I am eventually going to make that that emote. I want to make a hydration emote. That's just my cup on like a blue hexagon background with a couple of water drops. Ooh, pickaxe, the potions, a torch, and a coin purse. Ooh, and the skeleton actually has a fucking knife on it. Let's see here. Oh, I just hit F1 to try and open my menu. I've been playing too much. Let's see here. As far as armor goes, let's see here. Knife and pickaxe have the same attack speed. Mana fungi. Increased mana regeneration by 25 for 480 seconds. That's really good. Iron ore, spare parts, and a torch. I'm probably going to want that torch out. I feel more comfortable with a knife than I do a pickaxe. They do the same amount of damage, but this knife probably swings faster. There's the clockwork shit. Learning book, one-handed apprentice. I don't like that it's playing the spooky song. You're missing something to activate the mechanism. Well, let's go ahead and learn that book really quick, I guess. How do I do that? I've got a learning point, and I've got a book. Holy shit, that is a world map right there. Is it in Magic? Oh, I've got a weird fever. That's not good. Call of the Steppe, cultural balance, increases your heavy armor. Yeah. Let's see here. In my inventory, I just picked up, there it is, learning book. Increase my one-handed, by 1 to 16. A rune key. Oh. That's cool. this is badass so far. Like, this is really cool. I like this a lot. And I have a feeling like each and every individual skill that I get is gonna matter. Like, it's gonna feel worthwhile each time that I get a level up, or every time that I can get a skill increase. It's actually going to feel useful, not just it's actually gonna feel useful. It's not just gonna feel like you know, a passive level up. Like, I feel like I'm gonna actually have to fight tooth and nail for all of the things that I pick up in this dungeon. Or for, like, that I get throughout the game. And I really like that feeling. Gone are the days of the sneak archer magic guy with an axe. Days of sneak archer magic guy with the axe. What do you mean sneak archer guy with the axe? This place is weird. Certain areas, healing spells and health potions raise your arcane fever. Drink ambrosia to fix it. Oh boy. Just being in that area is bad for me. Okay. What happens now that my fever is worse? Well, I picked up an ambrosia, so let me... Oop, that's console. Reduces my fever by 20%. Yeah, I can drink that now and I'll be good. When I first played Skyrim, I was sneak archer at first, but when people ran up on me, I'd pull out an axe in one hand and fire spells in the other, because I was equally good at all of them. Yeah, for one, I think whenever I played Skyrim, like, I believe sneak archer was like my go-to pretty much every time that I played. But I would change it up every now and again because I would try to. Bunch of scrap metal of an ancient nation that I just picked up. Ooh, and a lockpick. A couple of lockpicks. Can't go any further down that way. I wonder if I can light things on fire with my torch. Oh, well, never mind. I can't because my torch just ran out. Well, I better hope that I'm okay with not having a torch. I know it's not conducive to how skills work in Skyrim, but I think it would be cool if you could add in variants to how your weapons work. A bunch of learning books. Do I even have the learning points for it? I got the learning point to get the one-handed, but what were those books that I just picked up? Spell Tome, Grounding. Lightning does 7 points of shock damage and half as much mana damage per second. Where are the learning books? Where do they end up? Here they go, in consumables. Learning book, Elementalism Apprentice. Heavy armor, marksman, and sneak. I think from that group, the heavy armor is probably going to be the one that I end up using. Because it sounds like I'm not going to get my hands on a whole lot of learning points. The corpses in the light are gone, but this is definitely the room where they were in. Why does this machine feel so familiar? I can see a little bit better now. It was just very, very dark in that one room. Egg? Oh, Ice Claw. Ice Claws, listed in your inventory on consumables, permanently raise your carry capacity by 1 when eaten. Oh, that's cool. So, the more Ice Claws I find throughout the entire game, the higher my carry capacity. they're probably going to be a fun little consumable or a fun little collectible to find as I play. So far, I haven't figured out if there's a way to sprint. I can slow myself, but I can't make myself go faster. This game auto-saves a lot, and I'm kind of okay with that. Okay. Oh, I heard that's that thing making sound. I thought there was a creature growling at me. I was like, what? Where? Rancid mana potion, spell tome for boon. That raises that one up out of the water. All of the health potions. I mean, it makes sense. The health potions that I'm finding down here are rancid because they haven't been used in forever. Or they were made forever ago and haven't been used, so they're all... Oof, you look spooky. Getting into a fight with this thing was probably a poor decision on my part. Yep, poor decision on my part. That thing regenerates health. Psionics sounds spooky. He's still after me. I've earned experience points, enough to level up. Collect pumpkins to hasten health regeneration. Collect mana fungi for mana regeneration. Okay. Okay, he's left me alone. I did not mean to have... There we go, that'll be my setup for now. I plan on having a shield or possibly carrying... Actually, let's see here. I've got... Let's see here. Boon... heal the caster for 6 points a second. Worsens your arcane fever by 0.5%. The worsening of the fever can be lessened by a perk in the mental expert. Oh, but my lightning magic does not affect my heals instantly. A moon carrot. That's cool. Mana fungi. Pumpkin. Pumpkin. It feels like these pumpkins are going to be really useful, considering that it doesn't look like your health really does any sort of regenerating on its own. And healing spells cost you arcane fever. Are there any more in this area, or am I supposed to keep heading down, I guess? The one thing that I've gathered so far is that healing is hard to do. What's that? Magic symbol. 1 of 100 magic symbols collected. Gained experience. Ooh, old sword. I think that deals more damage. The knife does 3, the old sword does 4. Huzzah! I don't feel like I'm done in here. I do have another ambrosia, so that's good. Let's see here. My consumables. Let's eat that ice claw already. Oh, it only helps me outside of combat. Great. Alright. So I gain experience by killing enemies and like finding things. So it's more like Oblivion, or it's more like more rancid healing potions. Old vagrant dress, that's better than nothing. Ooh, now that I've killed him, can I get his soul? Nope, I don't see any souls. Well, I'm very badly injured and have no magic, so let's eat a pumpkin and a mana fungi. Hope that helps. Ooh boy, I am in very bad shape. Gauntlets have no armor value, but you know, whatever. Life absorption. That's one that I remember being a really, really good early game spell to have, because you absorb health from your enemies and it doesn't hurt, and it doesn't raise your other stuff any. That raises your arcane fever to use boon, but using life absorption does not. So the easiest way to heal yourself over time is to actually use life absorption. Let's see here. I had an old robe, and then I had an old vagrant dress, which at least gives me some sort of armor. Not much, but it's something. I actually really like the feeling that video games give whenever you're first starting out and like you're barely able to get by. Hard fights require tactics. Bash attacks to get through enemies' defenses. I've contracted gangrene. Wonderful. Die. I forgot how cool my character looked. Level up. I very, very greatly would like more health. H to open the hero map. Let's see here. Now that I've killed those creatures, can I absorb their souls? I still don't know how this works. I assume perhaps only certain creatures have, yeah, I'm assuming that only humans have souls. Still don't have any shoes. Okay. Light magic apprentice, petty souls, and a skull. Yeah. Not really worth taking. Oh, I can use my net of souls here. Like the soul. Okay. So I can hear the souls before I actually turn them on. Ooh, heavy leather cuirass. Please. Please and thank you. Give me your health, river crab. I require it. There's another one out here. There it is. That river crab has something on him. Crab shell. Hey, Starlo. How you doing? I'm doing well. I am taking a break from VR for a little bit just because I've been, you have some things for this. That's good. Taking a little bit of a break from some VR because it has been causing me, like, I just don't have the stuff in it. You have a low-grade fever. That's not good. But I hope you are taking this time to rest up and feel better soon. Ooh, there's an ice claw. Aha. I like this ice claw mechanic. Just finding them randomly in the world is really fun. Let's meditate really quick. You have bad news? What's your bad news? A memory point. Make talismans from souls at rank 1 at Phasmalist workbenches. Oh, your stepmom was tested positive. So do you think perhaps you've got COVID? Summon apparition. I want to work my way towards being able to summon an apparition. That'd be cool. You were tested Wednesday, so you don't have the results yet? I have 5 learning points, so I could go through some of these books in my inventory. Phasmalist reminds me a lot of Forge Masters from Castlevania. Very, very similar feel, yeah. Like, using the souls of the dead to, like, make new shit. It's kind of cool. I like it. Let's see here. Light magic, I definitely want to learn. Heavy magic, elementalism. I don't care that much about the other stuff, but we'll go ahead and grab Ice Claw as well. I don't really know where I'm supposed to be going. I assume probably up there, but I haven't really figured it out yet. Getting your results today, if not Sunday. Well, keep me informed, I guess. I know you're part of the subreddit. We're on the subreddit, the Discord. So let me know if you learn anything. And if you do end up having it, keep in mind, it's not a death sentence immediately. There's a statistically high likelihood that you will recover, especially given that unless you have any like serious pre-existing conditions, there's a very high likelihood that you will survive. I think right now the mortality rate is only projected to be 1%. You've got a 99% chance of making it out perfectly fine. Same with your mom. Mana regeneration robe. Well, I'm young and my immune system is active. Yeah, so you'll be fairly fine. I don't keep meaning to open that menu. I don't know why my brain decides to hit M every time that I want to open up a menu. Blood type also plays a somewhat role in it, in how symptomatic you are. I did not realize that part. I'm not sure I know what my blood type is, now that I think about it. Vernroot? Vernroot. Vinroot. Vinroot. It would have been funny if they literally had just kept calling it Nernroot, because, like, let's be honest, Nernroot is Nernroot. Well, I have it for all I know. I could be asymptomatic. Yeah, that's the scary thing, is like you just you have no clue of knowing if you've got it or not. So?
Now would you look at that? I knew I'd seen someone scrambling in the mountains. What brings you here, my sir?
My sir?
Who am I? Findelires, apothecarius by my path. Pleased to meet you. And you are at Sun Coast, in the south of Enderal. Where are you from? But wait, don't tell me. I know that accent. Nerim, isn't it?
There we go. Everything's locked up. At least for the night we should. Wait a second. Who's that?
Just an adventurer on his way. No reason to worry.
No reason to worry? For heck's sake, Finn. How do you know that this guy isn't with the bandits? You said you'd call me if anyone showed up. And now you're standing here, having a chat with him as if this were the bathing house of Ark.
Lo and behold, we are still alive. Now, is there anything else, Carbos?
I've got my eye on you. Touch any of our stuff, and you'll regret it. Unbelievable.
May I present Carbos, as he lives and breathes. Sorry about that just now. That's just how he is.
If we test positive, we
In
have to
any
test a second
case,
time.
if you don't
both
need
are
any
positive,
more
we get
help,
paid to
I'd
quarantine for
suggest
10
you
days.
move on. Follow the way east behind the dam house. It'll lead you to a village called Riverville. Ah, here, take this. Truth be told, you don't look so healthy. Your eyes... well, whatever.
Dialogues labeled with knowledge. Grant you knowledge points.
Well, what can I tell you? This is the Sun Coast in the south.
That's
of
a cool
Enderal.
way of
A pretty
encouraging
peaceful
your
area,
people to actually
except for all the animals and bandits that have recently started going crazy. And well, that's pretty much it. I think you should ask the people in Riverville if you want to know more. They certainly have some stories to tell.
All right. Gather knowledge about Enderal. And are the places that might be of interest
to an adventurer? If you ask me, what you need before you adventure anywhere is some good old-fashioned shut-eye. But yes, there are some places. The Three River Watch, for example, right there below the stone arch. It was once an old trading post, but now it's full of shady characters. Ah, and there's also a big Pyrian ruin south of it.
Said you were apothecarius by my path. What do you mean by my path?
By the Black Guardian. You really are an outlander, aren't you?
It really is. Like, this
My
is a
path
full-blown
is-
game built
Well,
into Skyrim.
It's just me path. My role designated to me by Malthus. A kind of calling, if you will.
Role designated by Malthus. You mean the gods assign your professions to you?
Not exactly. Malthus designates our place in society. Generally the same one our fathers and forefathers occupied. I walk the path of the erudites, and there's also the manufacturers, the sublimes, and, of course, the pathless. Within these roles, we are free to choose a profession, but certain Vocations that are available to an erudite are not permitted to a
Yeah,
manufacturer.
that's the scariest part about The
which
Last
is
of
one
Us. Is the
path
cordyceps
below.
is a thing. Like if
However,
they were to mutate to
below
infect
does
humans
not
instead of
mean that it
ants,
is in any way
like that
inferior.
actual
Everyone on Enderal does
infection
what
would
they
be
do
highly
best.
plausible,
And
which is
who
scary.
would know better than the gods what exactly that is? Men or women who have never received the path consecration, or those who have broken their path. Brigands, glimmer dust smugglers, murderers. Well, you know.
In Nirim, there's a rumor that the gods are dead.
And over here, there's a rumor that the Golden Queen has a weakness for men in gowns. Seriously, be careful with that kind of gossip. I know you don't mean any harm, but there are a few who might consider it heresy. Maybe. But if I look at other countries, even within the civilized world, it's hard to find a people as peaceful as ours.
Well, they're not far from infecting humans. Fair enough.
There's something peculiar about you. I don't know how else to say it. I would examine you myself, but we don't have the right equipment with us. So if I were you, I'd ask a priest in Riverville to have a look at you. Who knows? Maybe you caught something in that temple.
That's also true, is like, we know enough about zombies from like proposed shows.
Don't mention it. I wish
That
you a
at
quick
this point we're
recovery
much
and
more likely
safe
to have
release.
like
Walk
even if it's
best.
somebody like I'm sure every government has
Carbos,
this like
do we need
silly
this
like
tomorrow? Or
well
can I clean all the tools?
chances are we probably
Places,
don't need it, but it's like
Don't
you know,
bother me.
I guess that means.
whoa.
By the righteous path. What happened to you? You look as if you've met the Black Guardian himself.
I suddenly have this kind of fever. Do you have any idea what it could be?
Fever? Well, there could be many causes. Wait a moment. I think I still have some grunt root. That should be enough to ease your pain, at least for now. Take a seat at the fire. The warmth might help you.
Oh, so now we're brewing potions for complete strangers.
Well, if the strangers are about to die of fever, then yes. There was that oath we swore once, remember? To help the afflicted, to...
Whatever.
Thank you. Gruntroods, Gruntroods. Ah, here we go.
This is some weird vision that we got going on here. Baby monkeys eat enough infected ants and weren't affected by the cordyceps, but the poop contaminated the crops.
So,
well, those crops were
let's
given to
see.
people.
Sheer cup, some water. Ha! Done. I can't make any promises, but...
Finn, the still.
Do something, damn it! Do something! Oh, no. Oh, sod it.
Do I really have to watch every step you take? That was a fucking close call.
Hey, I'm sorry, all right.
I'm out of
We'll
water.
pick
Give me
up
a
a new
second.
one in Ark.
Yeah, and you're paying for it. Here I thought this bloody day couldn't get any worse.
This day isn't getting any better. Here, drink this. It'll help you. See, you already look a lot better. Still, you should let a priest take a look at that fever as soon as possible. The grunt root potion will wane in a few days.
Thanks, but what in the blazes just happened there?
What? You mean the still? Bad quality. And too much heat, I'd wager. But, whatever will be, will be.
Oh, give me a second. I'm gonna fill up my water while we're in the middle of a conversation. Thank you for keeping me alive.
Explosion? I'm not sure I follow.
Oh, that'd be great, wouldn't it? Finn Dalleries. Died in 8234. Cause of death, exploding still.
Ha ha. Look, I really don't know what you're talking about. Maybe...
Wait a second. What was that? I could have sworn I saw something moving over there. Oh, shit!
What the? Carbos!
They've hit me, Finn. Those bastards.
The fantastic part about living where I live is is not only being literally a block from the police station, but also having a rifle and 2,000 rounds of surplus ammunition. So even at the dire scenario, I'd like to think I'm set. If it was Left 4 Dead zombies, then we'd all be fucked.
Now look at that. Our mysterious survivor has awoken.
Where am I? Who are you?
Jaspar Matumiel Delveric. Jaspar for short. And you, my friend, are at my very own campsite. Before you ask, yes, the bandits killed both of the apothecary. The only reason you're still alive is that the impact of the explosion threw you right into the thicket. Most of your injuries are only superficial, but your fever, well, that's a different story.
This is the man that I know a bunch of people simped after whenever this mod first came out, Jaspar.
Quite a lot, actually. You're suffering from Arcanist's fever. Honestly, I'm surprised the old Apothecarius didn't see that. Let me guess, you're suddenly capable of doing things you previously knew only from the Bard songs, right? You're unusually strong,
like a Final Fantasy
your
character, he
reflexes
does.
like a cat, drinking potions or any kind of magically infused substance leaves a bitter afterglow in your head. Well then, congratulations. Your magical talent just blossomed. A bit late, given your age, but it happens. Put simply, the fever is a result of your body not being able to cope with it. It's not much of a problem for now, but if you don't let an Arcanist treat you sometime soon, things are going to get grim.
So an Arcanist will be able to cure this fever.
Contain it, not cure it. From here on out, you're always going to be a little more sensitive than someone without magical gifts. But that's tolerable compared to what your magic will allow you to do.
What do you mean by a little sensitive?
Prone to certain conditions. As I said, your fever will get worse if you drink healing potions. But you'll also be a lot more susceptible to nightmares and those kinds of things. Also, you should be very cautious of areas with magical contamination, such as Thalgard in the east.
If I contain the fever, but let it get worse, what are the
At
consequences?
first, diffuse headaches, general unease. Later on, your eyesight will blur, your limbs will grow weak, and you'll get a maddening itch all over your body. If you leave it untreated for too long, you'll either die or turn into an Orbaya.
Wait, it can kill me? And what's an
Yes,
Orbaya?
it can kill you. Everything has its price, as the wise hermit likes to say. And an Orbaya is basically a giant undead version of yourself with tumors and pus all over your body. Just never let the fever get too bad.
Are there any other
Well,
remedies?
there's ambrosia, but for an uncontained fever, it'll only postpone the symptoms. Later, you can drink it whenever the fever gets worse. The stuff looks and tastes like undead sweat, and is bloody expensive, but it's the only thing
There's
that
a less
really
jam
helps.
from paranoia. Let me see here. Can I tab out of this place? Hold on. I'm not sure I can get to that right now. Give me a second.
You have visions?
For lack of a better word, yes. Ever since I've had this fever, I get these strange premonitions of things that are about to happen.
Not that I know of. The only visions I've ever had are those that come along with a good pipe of peace weed.
That's actually a fair point.
You know
With
what?
DMCA
As I
being
said,
more and more
but
of
in
an
return,
issue,
I want
I'm
you to
not
tell
sure
me
that I can
everything.
continue to do the Let's
What did you do in
Jams.
that temple? And what's the story with those visions? I can't put my finger on it, but there's something strange about you, and that intrigues me. What do you say?
Treatment for information?
Well,
All right.
then, the stage is yours.
Yeah, first off, let's see here. Yeah, because they changed how they handle... Here, can I? I don't want you to be a gameplay, I don't think, but I wanted to change I don't think it's gonna let me change from, I want to be in not full screen, but I don't know that I can change that. Yeah, so Twitch recently changed their DMCA policy, where if you have that, it's not just like the VOD will get muted, but like there's a chance that they can do a full takedown and get your channel banned. So I'm not sure that I can continue doing Let's Jams. In fact, it's probably prudent for me to go ahead and remove it now while I've got the chance. So sorry, Paranoia. I will find a way to get you to so that your points weren't wasted, but I'm not going to be able to continue doing Let's Jam as much as I would like to. How about when I get the chance, I'll name something after you. Let's see here. Manage rewards and challenges. Gotta remove. There we go. Also, I think I need to, let's see here, go to my stream manager anyway, and have to manage these requests and mark them as complete. Manage requests, complete all. There we go. There we go. Yeah, for some reason they kind of stack up over time, and like for some reason you actually have to manually do them. But yeah, I'll find a way to name something for you. Think of a name that you want me to name something, and I'll do that instead, because I think that's the same point value.
I see. My condolences for your loss. So, let me summarize. You somehow survived getting thrown into the open sea, and while you were half dead, had this dream in which you saw burnt bodies and a blinding light?
Yes, but it wasn't a dream. It was more like a memory. The temple I saw in it was the same as the one in the valley.
And you also said that your magic didn't develop gradually, as it usually does, but all at once, right?
Right after I washed up on the shore.
Well, that's quite the story. I guess you know how absurd it sounds, but for some reason, I believe you. I've met a lot of liars in my life, and you aren't one of them. All right, it's settled then. I'll introduce you to my employer and ask him to treat you. Before we leave, however, there's something else I need to take care of, and I could use a hand. The sooner we get that done, the sooner we can make for Ark.
What's Ark?
Ark? The capital of this country? Walls high as towers of iron-hard stone rest alone in the mountains in granite enthroned. Never decaying, the ages surveying, guarded by Malphus, and blah, 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 and so on and so forth. You're going to see it soon.
Alright. Alright, I'll help you. The faster I get rid of this fever, the better.
Splendid. You'll need some information before you can help me, though. I take it the fact that Vin has seen better times hasn't eluded your attention, has it? For the last 2 years, there have been wars and unrest everywhere. And even though in Enderal there is officially peace, there are peculiar things happening here, too. Normally docile animals and fakirs, wanderers in the open, the dead awakening in hordes. It's unsettling, to say the least. The strangest thing, however, is the Red Madness.
Read all volumes of the Butcher of Ark. You think this chaos could be any way related to the rumors about the Lightborn's death? I should maybe not ask about that.
It's some kind of mental
After all, I was told
illness
maybe
that makes
not
people
to.
lose their mind. Just a couple of weeks ago, there was a smith in Ark who butchered his entire family. He was drunk, but that doesn't explain why he screamed things like "Fear the light" while he was doing it. Or a young woman of noble path who set her own house on fire while her family was asleep. Now, you might say that these kinds of things happen, but by now there have been more than a dozen incidents in a very short period of time. The fact that the afflicted's eyes glow red while they go rampant has made people call the disease the Red Madness. Thing is, some weeks ago it happened again, Only this time it was a magister from the Holy Order itself. A teacher who instructs the novices aspiring to become keepers. His name was Yarrow, a man with more than 60 winners on his back.
What did he do?
Well, according to the sole survivor, he entered the teaching room that day as usual, but instead of giving his lecture on alchemy, he gave a strange kind of speech where he kept going on about how mankind is corrupted and that it has succumbed to the void. Then his eyes started glowing, he locked the door and blew himself up in a magical explosion.
That's horrible.
Yes, it is.
So, what's your role in all this? You said you work for the Order?
I'm not one for vows and austerity, so no, I'm no keeper. My specialty is recovering lost things. Treasures, tomes, memories, and the like. And the Order hired me to do just that. They want to know how a man like Yarrow could fall victim to the Red Madness. And thus, if there's something like a pattern to this malady.
You're after his motives, but how can I help you with that? I don't know anything about the Magister.
Doesn't matter. Yarrow grew up in a small village not far from here. And according to the Order, he visited it quite often after his partner died. What I want your help with is finding clues as to why he did what he did. What do you think?
Sounds like a plan.
Great. First of all, I want you to travel to Riverville and talk to an old man named Alfred, a childhood friend of Yarrow's. Ask him what he makes of the incident, and whether he has any explanation for it. Secondly, a farm boy told me that he saw Yarrow throw something into the sea during his last visit there. The winds have been blowing inland the last couple of days, so go search the shoreline and see if it washed up. I myself will take a look at the house Yarrow grew up in. Ah, and here. This is a map of the region. Yarrow's house is at the blue dot. So, unless there's anything else, I'd say let's step to it. Just meet me at the farm when you're done.
All right. If a quest objective is marked by 1 or more stars, they indicate the difficulty of said quests, and the same time and level you should have for the quest. Very easy, easy, medium, hard. Okay, so 2 very easy quests. Now, if I remember correctly, I also have to use my... I have, like, Oh, hold on. Next level and 531 experience. But, let's see here. I currently have... 4 crafting points. And so I can take those crafting points with me, and if I purchase a book that teaches me how to make a certain type of, like, armor or something, I can do that. Order of the Protected Lands. Behind this mountain pass, there will be no protection against pathless ones. Travelers, beware of rockfall and assault. Dagger, at least. A lot of rocks that are falling in this area. Give me your help, goat. I require it. I require it. Give me your help. Dead. And the meat is still worth something to me. And I bet I can cook it if I can get to a fire. Mana fungi, hooray. It's actually useful. Because I was just about to eat a mana fungi. Get my mana regeneration up some. Alright, well, we're out in the open world now, basically. That's the Holly. I probably need to be going this way, because this is the way to the river town or whatever it is. pumpkin. Spider egg sac. Which means there's probably some giant spiders around here. Oh fuck, they hurt a lot. Goat meat actually heals me instantly, I think. Hey, I was able to actually dodge around their attacks. That was cool. I was not expecting to actually be able to dodge their attacks like that. That was stressful but fun. Because getting hit by an attack is very dangerous for me. And I probably need to try and find out where the road is. Okay, where am I currently at? I came from that direction. Can I get to the find location? I want the world map. Where am I at currently? I'm currently here. I need to make my way down here. Create a talisman from the soul and a phantasmal orphanage. Okay, that's not the quest that I want to be on right now. I want to be on that quest. And those locations, I believe, are much closer to my current location. Not really, never mind. They're also very far out there. So I need to find my way back to the road and walk along the Sun Coast Road. Oh boy, I'm lost. I don't believe this game has fast travel in it. Okay, I'm not as lost as I thought I was, but simultaneously I'm still kind of lost. I'm currently on this road, and I need to... I guess it is supposed to come down this way? I didn't see any actual road this way. Maybe that's because I'm leaving the protected lands, though. I'll head down to the actual coast. Let's see here. Am I heading? Yeah, I'll head down to the actual coast over this way, and I'll walk along it. That'll be easier to deal with than trying to find my way around the old-fashioned way. Considering I somehow accidentally abandoned having easy access to a road almost immediately. Hey, 47 pennies. And yeah, apparently money is very, very important to keep track of because of, like, the different things that it does. I did not mean to equip magic in both hands. I wanted to have my old sword in one and fire in the other. That deals a lot more damage than the life absorption does. Life absorption is nice because it's an easy way to heal, but I wouldn't need to heal as often if I can kill things faster. That looked really nice.
Away with you!
Beg your
You will
pardon?
not have her. Elfried stays with me. And drop the disguise already. I know a god of death when I see one.
What?
What?
Yeah, lady, I'm gonna need you to get up and tell me what the hell you're talking about.
Oh, I'm sorry. I had a nightmare. Anyway, who are you? I wasn't expecting to meet anyone else out here. Save for the bandits, that is.
Long story. What are you doing out here? You don't look like the adventurous type.
No, I'm not. This ruin over there. You know, I'm a merchant, and my specialties are all kinds of things with historical background. The things you usually find in ruins. Of course, I'm usually not stupid enough to go looking for them myself.
This
but there was
person's
this
voice
traveler
acting is
from
not the
Ark
best.
Who told me about this place, the Three River Watch, and he said that it's hardly guarded. Well, since I was in the area anyway, I thought it wouldn't hurt to take a look. Great idea, really. Look, I know we just met, but truth be told, I really got myself into some trouble here, and you look as if you know how to defend yourself. Something terrible happened, and I simply don't know what to do anymore.
Let me guess. It has to do with this Elfried?
Yes, my Elfried. She was kidnapped. By the stars, I was so stupid. We were just about to make camp for the night, and I went to search for some firewood. And then, just like that, she's gone.
I see. Any idea who took her? The bandits, maybe?
No, a Vatir. I heard him grunting, you know? He lives in that damned ruin. I tried to sneak in, but it's impossible. And I can't go back to Riverville for help either. That would take way too long. Please, you have to help me. If anything happens to Elfried, I would never forgive myself.
Alright, I'll see what I can do. Right
oh,
here.
by the ancient fathers, thank you, and hurry. What? Oh, yes, sure.
Merchant! Okay, let's see here. Anything worth actually taking from her? Yeah, I mean, a two-handed weapon is better than my current one-handed weapon. But it cost me pretty much all of my pennies. Then learning books for different types of things. Two-handed apprentice learning book, but that's cost 86. I can sell stuff to you, though, and that'll help me a little bit. Let's see here. I'm not going to be using a bow, so I can get rid of that. I can get rid of my other armor that I have in my inventory that I don't plan on using. Let's see here. I don't care about marksman or sneak. Not going to be using those skills. These are all alchemy ingredients, so I'll probably learn some alchemy at some point. Nails are probably worth something. Scrap metal of an ancient nation. I don't know if that's really going to be all that useful to me. But I also very much don't want to part with it. For some reason, my brain just says, like, you gotta hang on to that. I don't need this iron dagger, any of these extra knives, and I only need one pickaxe. That helps a little bit as far as the money situation goes. And I think for the time being, I'll go ahead and take the iron. I'll take the battle axe then, I guess. Yeah, I need more money. I've got 72 pennies, so that's not enough to really buy any of these other books. I would like to get a two-handed apprentice book or two while she's got them, but... Let's see here.
Stay safe.
In the meantime, this iron battle axe will do me better than that sword and fire did. Ice claw. Hell yeah. Ice claws are nice because they permanently increase your carry capacity. That's just fire in your hand. Okay, I wasn't sure if that was an actual thing or not. Iron gauntlets, hell yes. Get some heavy armor on my hands. Getting suited up with some actual gear. Leather shield. I think it's to sell. I'm still nowhere near my carry capacity. Learning psionics. Potions. Yeah, I'm digging this. Hey, new ice claw. Go ahead and eat that ice claw really quick. Yeah, it'll be nice whenever I can actually start learning to use some of these alchemic ingredients in my inventory, because currently they're doing me no good. The thing is, I think learning alchemy is more difficult than I make it out to be. This thing hurts like a motherfucker. Here, mana flux potion. Health regenerates for 60 seconds. The thing was strong. Actually, I don't know why I didn't take that. That's good. About whisper trees. Take that book as well. It's 10:30. Thank you for keeping me alive. A regular iron sword and a silver bowl. Spider venom. Would you leave at 11? I do. I leave at 11, but it won't be that hard for me to... It won't be that hard for me to get everything pulled together. I grabbed a staff of mage light as well, but I haven't found the little girl yet. I'm at 25%. I should drink my ambrosia. I haven't found the little girl yet. It's a scribbled letter. Let's see what this says. Be greeted, Samuel. Don't be concerned. You surely haven't been deported by the Three River Watch. The Watch has lost its meaning to protect the transport of gems from the abandoned mine in the valley. So one remaining guard will be sufficient. Anyway, I can understand that it is boring and lonely to keep watch at the most remote spot of Enderal. However, I'm sure they will send someone to support you in a few weeks. Meanwhile, just hang on. T. Oof. Well, I killed the monster. What was I supposed to find in here with that? Let me see here. My journal. Oh, you freed his
Gods! Over here, precious! Over here!
I thought it was gonna be a child.
Mommy is back. Yes, it's all right. I don't even know how to thank you. 1 second later and that thing... I don't even want to think about it.
A hydrate from
Here,
paranoia?
take this. It's a rare herb, and I hope it's compensation enough for your efforts. At least partially. If you need anything else, just come talk to me. Now that that beast is gone, I might as well take a look at the area.
That's
What?
barter.
Oh, yes, sure.
I got a bunch of whisper weed. But let's see here. Now that I can, I picked up a bunch of... here. I don't need the iron sword. I don't need the old sword. I'll hang on to the pickaxe. Staff of Mage Light is a thing. I'll hang on to it for now. Don't need my old gauntlets, and I don't need the shield. What else did I pick up while I was here? There's no reason for me to be carrying that. A learning book for psionics. I don't know if I'm ever going to delve into psionics on this character. I gotta learn what some of that stuff does. About Whisper Trees. I'll go ahead and take those out. Don't need that anymore. Don't need that anymore. That'll get me up some money. Bowl and goblet from an ancient nation. The silver bowl that I picked up. And everything. Staff of Mage Light is the most expensive thing I'm carrying. And I don't need the Scroll of Boon considering I know how to do Boon. Spell Ward increases armor rating by 35 points and reduces magical damage by 35 points. Yeah, I'll take that with me. I'll figure out how to use that. Scrap metal of an ancient nation. I really want to figure out if that's even worth hanging on to right now, but for now that'll be fine. I want to go back into your inventory now, and I want to pick up that one of those two-handed books. That's pretty much all the money that I've got right now.
Blessed and stay safe.
How close am I to leveling up? I'm very close to leveling up. Oh, I have actually got enough points to level up. There we go. I'm now level 3. Let's put those points into health again. I got a new memory point, which means we can meditate really quick. And I'll be able to summon apparition now. Of course, summoning apparitions costs arcane fever. Summon the apparition bound to your equipped amulet. If it dies or leaves the reality due to other reasons, you are getting arcane fever proportional to the health of the apparition lost since it was summoned. Depending on the class of the apparition, the increase of fever can be higher as the value is above. I'll do it. So now I'll be able to summon an apparition, but in the future I should probably start taking points in Tempest so that I can go down, yeah. I should probably work towards finishing one of those other trees, like one of my actual physical trees. What is this tree? Oh yeah, this is the lycanthrope tree. This is in focus. Permanently boosted mana regeneration as well as the talent focus, which lowers the mana cost for all spells by 33% for a short time. That's cool. Arcane Might, Depth Concentration, or Concentrate. Or Sinistroke Concentration. Members of the Thaumaturge enhance your light and mental magic. All mental and light magic spells are 14% more effective, so that's that, and it goes up the tree. This is cool stuff. I like it so far. Strong bowstring, suitable armor, devious, mercenary, keeper, juggernaut, vandal, barbarian, vandal tree, the keeper tree. Members of the keeper improves effective defensive techniques like blocking and heavy armor, as well as anything that raises your resistance in battle. All right, that's what I've learned from this place so far. You move slower with your weapon drawn. Simple enough, but effective to know. Now that I've done this, let's get back onto our main quest, which is the Void. She's here, so I can actually trade with her regularly if I wanted to. But I don't exactly have a lot to trade with her right now. For the most part, I need most of what I'm still carrying around with me. Like extra weapons, extra armor, that's whatever, but, like, as of right now, pretty much most of what I'm picking up is stuff that'll actually, like, help me in the long run. So I can't exactly spend the time to sell it for money. But anyway, let's keep moving. I will need to be stopping sometime soon because I do need to get, I forgot I have to stop at the gas station before I leave for work. So I'll need to leave a little bit earlier than I thought I would. I need to head, let's see here, which direction should I be headed? If I head along this path, I can head along, and I'll eventually get to Myriad Towers. That's childhood friend, but I can also take this path and head almost entirely south, and that'll head me to the beach, and the beach is a little bit closer. So I'll try to do that really quick. You guys look like trouble.
Now look at me, a lonesome traveler. Some folks just never learn.
God! That's all you got?
I don't like them doing all of these crazy rolls around me. Also, I'm in bad health already. Oh boy. Being a two-handed person is hard.
That's all you got.
Ow. I would be in better shape now that I think about it. I'd be in better shape if I'd actually taken the time to invest any points into if I had taken the time to invest any points into my actual armor or damage output.
You fucking scum. You'll pipe.
They dropped the fuck word.
What? That's all you got.
Recovering from attacks takes forever as well. I don't remember that taking that long in base Skyrim.
No.
Oh boy, every fight is a struggle. Damn. Maybe just immediately jumping on being a two-handed was a bad idea. Not to mention, any healing inside of battle is difficult.
That's all you got? That's all you got?
Yeah, this guy was easy to kill because his friends were whatever, but... None of these guys had souls to steal. Blueprint for Iron Warhammer. Crafting book, Alchemy Apprentice. Heavy leather gauntlets, old vagrant boots, iron shield, and lockpick. Let's see here. What did I just pick up? What was that in my inventory? I picked up some blueprints. I think that's what I need to learn how to, like, craft things. First off, I should learn that spell tome. Then, let's see here. Crafting book, Alchemy. Increase alchemy for apprentice up to skill level 25. Cost a crafting point. That's fine. Let's eat a pumpkin. Make sure my HP is at full. And I picked up some blueprints, but where are those at? Do I just have them now? Is that a thing? I guess I just know how to make an iron warhammer now. Because I have that blueprint. I don't know how to use up a blueprint like that. Thou art my light, my glimmer at the horizon. Thy name is the sacrament, and the path I will honor in life as in death. The path, verse C. Goat meat is super nice because it allows you to heal instantly rather than over time and outside of combat like a lot of other meats do. So I need to go ahead and take a mana fungi. Battle axe. Let's do it. Come on. The real goal is just to keep my health above, my health up at full whenever I'm not in combat. Which I can, generally speaking, do because I've got a lot of things like wolf meat and pumpkins. Those really help. But healing in combat comes with its own issues of pretty much any way that I can heal in combat is going to cost me either a lot of mana or it's going to cost me a lot of other stuff. I love the Klonoa games. I never played the one for the Wii, but I played Klonoa 2 for the PlayStation 2 forever ago. That was a really fun game. I've never played the one for the Wii, but I want to say the one for the Wii was a remake of either the first game. I think it was a remake of the first game. But yeah, Klonoa's a great series. I feel like a lot of people kind of just like let it sit on the side, but Klonoa's great. Got a couple of guys up ahead.
Now look at that. A lonesome traveler. Folks just never learn. You fucking scum! You'll pay for that!
I don't like this. Do I still have a... Yeah, I should have an iron mace from that lady. And then I will... I'm dead. I was gonna try and heal, but I couldn't get my healing out in time. Let's see where my last save point was. I was right before fighting these wolves. Out of magic. See here, go ahead and eat some wolf meat and pumpkin. I'll regenerate a lot of HP that way. I also need to remember I do have that goat meat in my inventory, which is a really good sort of diffuser of things. Discover this cave, open this chest, get the spare parts and everything out of it. Pumpkin. Ingredients. Fights with other humans are especially deadly, it seems, because they're actually, you know, decent at fighting you. Because I don't really have anything invested in this fighting style yet, like, I don't have any increases to my damage output in that fighting style, it might be better for me to attempt a more diverse fighting style with magic and weaponry until I can really invest points.
Some folks just never learn.
Let me get some life absorption up in here.
That's all you got. You fucking scum! You'll pay for that!
Yes, yes. Perfect. Ooh, an iron helmet. And an iron warhammer. I can make these. Though from what I can tell so far, two-handed is very difficult. We only have produce at this house when I'm not going to be here. By the time I'm available to eat it, most of it is rotten. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Wrong time, wrong.
Okay. Got him down. Let's see here. I've got that new Iron War hammer, which is slightly stronger than the War axe. Kind of gruesome that you can just take people's like hearts and shit out of their chest. Summon Ghostly Wolf. Sleeping gets you your health back faster, which is nice. Let's see here. What was that book that I just got? Spell Tome, Summon. Yeah, that's an entropy spell. But let's see here. Alright, so that's going to be super useful to have on call. And in the meantime, let me go ahead and switch back out to my Iron Warhammer. I still need to craft an amulet. Oh, my Ghostly Wolf has, you can see the Ghostly Wolf's, like, health and stamina stats. That's cool. Like, you can see your party's stats. Like, he has no magicka, because obviously he doesn't use magic, but it's kind of cool that they show you the actual, like, health and everything of your people. Eat that cheese wedge. There's some more people over here. I think they might be bandits. Let's see here. Let me eat a mana fungi really quick. I'm about to lose my wolf, and I want to get my wolf back. Okay. And with the wolf and my iron warhammer, we engage.
What the? Traveler are bad. Get him!
I'll just take everything we got really quick.
Just a scratch.
Honestly, the biggest thing that wolf serves for is he makes it so that the enemies do not attack me that much. Also, I keep forgetting I've got an iron helmet that I can put on to increase my armor. Ooh, heavy armor. I like that. Starting to reach my limit. Blueprint for iron gauntlets. Yeah, every fight with a set of humans is like life or death. It's pretty intense. This is going to be where I stop for today, though. I know this is not super duper far in, but this is going to be where I go ahead and call it for now, just because it's about time for me to get ready for work so that I can go and go work. Because I have to get ready, and then I have to go and I have to get food and gas before I can actually head off to work, and that usually takes about an hour to get to work. That is, not to head off and get gas, or to get gas and get food. But anyway, thank you everybody who came out to the inaugural stream of Enderal. I hope to do a full playthrough of this. I've never actually played this game for any extended period of time, so this will be very exciting for everybody, I assume. Thank you everybody who came out to today's stream. I've been Paladin Null. This has been Enderal. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day, and as always, I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.